And we are live.
And Scooter has decided to join us again.
Meow.
Meow, indeed. Hey, you get to see a Monday.
Let's see. Okay. So, the real question is going to be how to handle getting out of here. The
Skiffs are probably all.
well, I mean, you guys can walk. I mean, it's kind of crazy,
We
but yeah.
still have, we still have free travel on anything, house, whatever, Orions.
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
but there's no House Orion vessels for water or air. Not to Zendrick, or sorry, not to Zendrick, not to Stormreach, which is the city you're going to want to go.
Can we take land transport until we?
No.
No, you leave from here. This is the place to go to Zendrick.
Okay.
Basically, you leave from the ports here.
How much does it cost?
That's what I was about to tell you. So everything's in a panic. People are actually like loading into boats and all that kind of stuff. Move this to where people can see. Whoops. Alrighty.
Or you can.
Okay.
Just going around
Think,
and looting. Like, okay, so let's say this was 9/11 and you just saw all the people's bodies on the ground. Would you walk up and start emptying their wallets?
and not feel any remorse or any
That's
guilt.
evil.
Yeah. Now, if you were talking about you came across the remains of an old battlefield
We were
And
just
started
and
looting.
there
That's
watching.
for
different.
years and years, then at that point, looting them would probably be neutral.
Yeah. Okay. So you can take a sailing ship.
We're gonna clearly have to take the cheaper route. That's all we know.
At
Maybe. I don't know how much it costs.
45 gold per person.
Jeez!
You arrive in 31 days. That's the
I don't
cheapest.
think Garrett even has that much money.
He does not.
He has like 7.
You can take a House Lyrander. Sorry, not House Lyrander. A Sorwood sailing ship, which is still through the water. It's just made out of the better wood, at 77 gold, and arrive in 16 days. House Lyrander sailing ship is 792 gold for 11 days. Which is really funny because you can take a wind galleon and arrive in 3 days for 432 gold. The House Lyrander airship is just extravagant. The airship costs 1,440 gold and arrives in 3 days. That is the most protected, though. That's the safest one. House Lyrander, super safe. Wind galleon, it's safe, but it doesn't have House Lyrander's protection, basically. But that's a lot of gold. I think your only two possible options are the normal sailing ship or the Sorwood. Let me see here. Seda has almost 500
Wait, does
gold,
that mean we're
165
on
gold,
water for 30 something days?
31 days, yes.
I've got 210 minus 27.
And then
Ew.
Tay has almost 550.
Holy shit! Do I really have that much?
Yes! That's why I said you could easily have bought all those scrolls.
Yeah,
It's
so I
freaking
mean,
loaded.
you guys could easily afford the 16-day travel.
What's the big compelling reason to do so?
You get there 16 days sooner. If you're not worried about spending a month on a boat. Melanie is kind of like, I would prefer just to take the 31 days. I can at least make money telling fortunes.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss that alchemy table.
I don't have issues with taking a boat.
Okay. Fear is just like,
Yes. Yes. I'm not happy about being in one place for 30 something days and not being able to
I don't have issues doing anything. I can afford. I mean, we can
it's
afford it.
30 gold more per person. Can we please do the fast one?
Yeah, and I don't have any.
Firu and Sato will help pay the difference to take the Sorwood sailing ship.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
How do we
Okay.
cover for Garrett?
Clearly I will.
Yeah, I mean, they'll chip in too. Slacker Garrett. All right.
All right, I can pay
The
my whole
boat
thing.
normally leaves in another 2 days, but it's packing up fast. And you guys, since you have the cash on hand, that they're just like, all right, you guys can go ahead, go, come on, and they'll walk you through. They're not checking papers, they're not checking anything. They are just basically holding their hand out. You set the coin down, they put it on a little wear. Fantastic.
They're gonna bomb that ship.
You walk up,
So
you hold your
also
crystal out.
before we go any further, I did grab the bird as we
Okay,
went.
you hold your crystal out, and they put it up to one of their crystals, and the numbers on yours get smaller, and the number on theirs grows by a lot. Like they just got a huge number sitting over there. No, it's House
Wait,
Lyrander. No, and
I thought
that's
the crystals only worked in Sharn,
you're in Sharn.
but that means we can't access our money when we're out of Shard.
You're good.
Meaning we have to go and stop over at
No,
some
you're
exchange
good.
thing.
Stormreach is the last civilized place that can actually work with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what I mean is like only places that are like direct connection to Sharn, and that's
How
basically just Stormreach and Sharn.
It's
how
major
long did you
cities.
say it takes to
16 days.
retrain a trait?
It all depends on the trait that you're wanting to retrain.
Okay.
It's just completely depend on that and who may have the trait. If there's somebody that's not a higher level than you, it'll take for freaking ever.
'Cause okay, we're gonna be on a boat for 16 days.
I was about to say bare minimum the traits are 40 days.
But you could at least get a start on it.
All retraining needs to be consecutive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be on a ship for quite a few days. Is there a bookstore right near the docks? Because I'm gonna need something.
They are about to take off.
Oh, well,
They
Yeah,
were-
like these are people basically refugeeing.
I guess I'm gonna be
So-
learning spells while we're on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So they weren't at the university long enough for those things to become class skills, were they?
No, definitely not. Had half a semester left. They've attended something like 6 or 7 days total. Yay!
That was a waste of time for y'all. I got some money out of it.
Let's see here.
Well, let us know when we're sailing, because I'm gonna borrow somebody's dagger for a minute. Bye-bye, one of my braids. All right.
So Tay cut off one of her braids as we got on the ship.
Okay,
Why do you have to do that?
you can ask her in character.
It's a shifter thing. Braids signify promises,
There we go.
goals to yourselves, and hers was
Toast to
actually
others.
graduating. Not just getting into the school, but straight up graduating. So, yeah,
So since she likely can't do anymore, she broke her oath, so she cut
Exactly.
the braid off.
so I cut the braid off.
Yeah.
So Tay's got some shorter hair on one side of her head right now.
All right, for
And
now.
that knowledge would let you understand why one of the things that Sab got Tay was the little ponytail thing was signifying that Sab was giving her the gift of she could request an oath from Sabrith.
Mm.
Basically, when you complete an oath, you just undo the braid. You take the ponytail out, and your hair is just super crimpy for a little while. But that case, that was a broken oath, so that was just well, there goes half my hair.
Yeah.
Yay! One goal unachieved. On to the next.
Time to fail another.
Failure is the only option.
Oh dear God, what did I just do?
Selene is so
Nothing.
big now.
Yeah. Oops. Dang. I keep shrinking Tay instead of Celine.
Man, this is the biggest sailing vessel ever. It's bigger than all of Sharn
Yeah.
together.
Exactly. All right.
Luxuriant.
So you get on the boat, and it's not exactly cramped. They didn't overfill it or anything like that, but it's each room has a a person in it or persons.
Hey, wait. That's a good question to ask. Depending on how the rooms are set up, do we get discounts for our group since we take up
No,
3
they charge per the
rooms?
person.
Okay.
But Firu also got charged the same price as anybody else.
Which is great.
Ziggy didn't get charged anything. Celine didn't get charged anything.
Lamont.
Lamont went
No,
unnoticed.
Bracer.
All right.
They charge Lamont 3 times as much.
So
there's a plastic thing in this ear, by the way.
so something happened while you guys. We're going to say that a day or so has passed. You come to your senses. You're no longer shaken.
All right.
I
One
don't know. I
of
think Tay might be shaken now.
the little black and red stones spontaneously combusts. It is one that Sab has out of the two. One of Sab or Tay, since you are sharing a room. He shows up. And he says that the dragons are going to war. As their prophecy foretells.
Say what the fuck?
Right. So this is like way over your head. Tail, you know of the prophecy. You know that this means the dragons intend to take back what's theirs.
What is theirs?
Everything.
And their sight, everything. Yeah. They fought the titans and giants of old.
Does that include Zendrick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Though giants will probably fight back if they're still around.
No, the smart ones are dead, long dead. What's left is just a lesser race, half wits and idiots, just violent things. However, where you're going, you will be able to do something about this. So
How are we gonna do something about dragons going to war?
let me get to it.
Also, who's sharing the room with us? Is it just
No,
Sab
it's just
and
you.
I
And,
in this room?
Yeah.
It's just you and
Okay.
Sab. This is just happening to you and Sab, and Celine. He says, I need to speak with you and your buddies. And on behalf of those that don't want the dragons to rule this plane, we will bestow to you a gift of goodwill. This isn't a trade. This isn't anything of that nature. What just attacked was an ancient green dragon.
Oh, he was just
We're
wrecked
boned.
us. That wouldn't have even been a possibility.
The phrase "time is of the essence" it cannot do enough justice right now.
All right, Sab will just say, "Don't have to say more." Walks out, goes and drags the rest of them into their room, and then shuts the door
Melanie
behind.
too.
No.
Part of the party now.
Well, is Melanie really part of us?
Listen, if you're saying she's with you, she gets the gift too.
All right, so Sab will get Melanie and be like,
Don't freak
"Don't
out.
panic. This is kind of what saved us in Sharn," and then usher in and close the door. Also, he's naked.
Are we all there?
Hang on.
Yes.
We're kind of all sort of in the same room. I think Fury is kind of like halfway in the door.
Although Sab wasn't. No, if they couldn't have got all the way in, then Sab would have taken everybody to Fear's room so that they could all get in. Because Sab does not want an open door having this conversation.
Just a second while I try.
Hey,
to pull this
Daniel,
up.
are you back?
I think someone needs to IM him because something tells me he's doing that
He
weird thing where he's
no,
half disconnected.
he's really really tired. He said that he's gonna have to lay down.
Okay.
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 So
All right. So
Just a moment.
when Sab says also he's naked, it's not in a like you should be worried about it. It's like don't get too distracted kind of way.
Celine.
I mean, definitely have a look at that thing, cause damn. But don't stare, okay?
Celine staring.
Poor Celine.
Oops.
First Minotaur, now a fracking demon.
Celine's eyes are a bit bigger than her mouth.
Fuck you for that. God.
Celine's like, hey, didn't you say you're learning that enlarged person
So,
spell?
so you guys,
Yeah, I need that right now.
I'll get a better map thingy up. Anyways,
Good
you
God.
are all in this room, and he says, "This may feel weird, but you're just gonna have to deal with it." And he holds out his hand, and a small yellow orb floats in front of it, and he says, "Touch the orb."
I don't want
I
to
touch
do
it.
Few touches it.
Is he? Would he still technically be bound by that promise not
He's
to hurt
he's
us?
not trying to hurt you.
Okay.
Okay, so
You
no
don't get
point
the
in getting
feeling at all.
frustrated.
Like you've seen so much shit that if he was trying to hurt you, he did that darkness bomb thing.
Yeah.
If he wanted to hurt you, he was gonna hurt you.
All right. So I will touch it.
All right, everybody touching it.
Hmm
All right,
He touches it like that.
a brilliant white flash overcomes you.
How was Melanie's reaction to that?
She's like awestruck. Like she's just like at this point.
She's like, I'm in a party with a centaur.
I've seen some things, but you know, ancient dragon, now demon ball of light, the gift. I don't. She's just like whatever, touches it, and
Does Ziggy
you
touch
are woken up by the splash of salt water rolling over your body. It doesn't drown you or anything like that. It comes up to like your chest and then recedes back into the ocean.
We were inside.
You
it? I
were.
think our boat was in a wreck. So Sam was gonna look up,
yeah,
look around, look for
around.
stuff, look for Tay, then look for the rest of the party, then look for a bird.
Everything
order.
is, as far as items and stuff, is further up on the beach as if somebody placed it there. You guys look like you were dragged onto shore. You see some pieces of what looks to be sorewood kind of floating about.
Is Kaz around?
No, Kaz is not around. You still have 4 stones as you check. You feel full of energy. You, as a matter of fact, feel as if something has awakened in you. That something is your first mythic tier, as Kaz bestowed upon you a mythic level. It is not a level up, it is a mythic tier.
I don't know
Now
what
we
that
can
means.
do crazy stuff. To put it
It
in
means that you
perspective.
are now, what, level 4? You're level 4, right?
Yeah.
You're level 4 mythic 1. So that's going to be
Mythic
something
opens up a whole new
amazing
door.
to learn. Yes. Yep. Sap like Pathfinder SRD immediately.
Pretty much.
I'll just let him tell me what
Yeah.
that means later.
It's insane.
It's a lot
it
easier.
it gives you as
For all those
it gives you
ways
your
to
own
go,
pool of hero points basically called mythic surges that you're
Hard
allowed
to kill, mythic power, surge, and a mythic feat.
Yeah.
So all
Well,
those
he can still
spells that I
totally join it.
have that have that random mythic thing on the description underneath.
Yes. When you get new feats, you'll now be able to accept mythic feats. So, you guys all wake up roughly about the same time as this is all happening. And that's actually what we will call our night tonight. Because I'm sure Sab's going to have questions, and
What
I
the
want
hell
to
happened
stream
to
BDO.
Yes.
What the hell
So
happened
many
to
questions.
You look up in the sky, and you know the ring of dragon shards that orbits the planet?
Hmm. I know of it.
That's the ring. That's the equator. All right, you're used to it being in the south. It's in the north. When you look
Did
up,
we get teleported?
So we did not wash up at Stormreach then.
no,
We're
it
on
is not
Zendrick.
directly above you. So
And we're
no,
on a beach.
you're on a beach.
The Zendrick, the magical place of death.
So we'll
Is
pick up
Melanie with us? And is Melanie okay?
everybody. Yeah, everybody's there. Like I said, your gear looks like it was placed. Your bird's sitting there. It's all up on the shore. It's like it's still in the shade of the. There's exotic palm trees and all that kind of stuff. It's all in shade up on the shore, and you guys look like you were dragged up, most likely during low tide, because now the tide is rising, and that's what woke you up was the rising tide. But you can kind of like look when you look down at your feet, you can see the drag mark of you being pulled up on shore. You guys aren't too far from each other.
Well, did Celine touch this orb? Did she pass out too?
Yeah, Celine's in your cleavage.
Okay. No reaction when she woke up? Nothing?
So
Spitting out water.
So soft.
No, she freaked out too. But we will call it a night as everybody's kind of collectively freaking out and coming to.
Okay.
We'll do our questions for the night, and then we'll switch the stream over to BDO. As soon as I can pull up.
Does that mean I have
Oh
to
no, Xandrid.
No,
Like-
he totally can still, like I was saying, he can totally still join the guild.
When
He
the
still has hope.
realize he can no longer join the Wayfinders.
No, he can totally do it.
It's still
He's in
possible.
denial. No, the bird wasn't magically trained. All right. Garrett, something awesome that your character did.
Garrett's gone.
Seda, something awesome that your character did.
She.
Garrett made a pact. He made a pact
What?
with Ziggy to go find this thing.
When you said made a pact, I was like, wait, what?
Seda did the thing.
She summoned Kaz, which saved you guys' ass.
Yeah, she did
That
that
is
thing.
true.
Tail.
Would that have ended differently if she hadn't?
Yeah, actually, it would have ended very differently.
With us dead?
No, probably not with you dead, but like with you down in Lower Sharn somewhere with a bunch of refugees and all kinds of other stuff. It would definitely ended up differently.
What was the question?
Something awesome Tay did.
I didn't lose my mind.
That's true. You did not lose your mind. I believe the only actual player character to not lose their mind. To not just break. Sab.
Severus made everybody happy for a little while, and then everything went to shit again.
That was really cool, though. I like that. That was nice reason for a morale bonus. All right, Seda, your favorite thing that somebody else did.
I really liked. I liked Tay going out and looking for a person to teach her new skills.
Absolutely.
That ended up with us having a new ally.
Yeah. Yeah, and she is definitely a higher level witch. Now she's a higher level mythic witch.
Yeah.
Tail,
Let's not piss her off.
right?
Sabrith got Tay a birthday present.
Yay! And then
Tay was
immediately had
very
to cut a
quiet
braid.
about her birthday present, and then I had
Wow.
to cut my braid. Yeah.
And we lost Sab's picture and Tay's flowers.
Yeah, we did. that just made me sad again.
This is
And
your
our apartment.
only picture of
Wait, you didn't put
Hunt
that? You
Catman.
didn't put that in your pack?
It was sitting next to the vase of flowers. Is where I said I put it.
Oh,
Hmm.
damn it!
Okay, look at
Way to
it this way.
way to
last
bring
time
down the stream.
the last time Sab had everything in her pack, she got jumped by a
Yes,
horrible
I know,
acid thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. So Sab, favorite thing that somebody else did.
Seda saving us by being insane.
Insane
with
Seda.
lust for
Yep.
giant demons.
Yep. That actually did really good. All right. What did you like about the session, Seda?
Green dragon, and we're going to Zindrik.
I'm with you on that one. Tail.
Same.
Sabrith.
Mythic!
Mythic is gonna be pretty awesome. I can tell you now, adding Mythic to any campaign always, not only does it up the power level, it ups the cool shit that I can throw at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not even makes it, not that it's harder, it's just cooler, like the things that we can do. All right. Is there anything you didn't like about the session, Seda?
No, I liked all of it. I mean, besides my neck feeling like it's about to snap in two.
Yeah. All right, Tay.
Having to cut a braid.
Yeah, that sucks.
Now her
Is it
hair
one of her
looks all
side
weird.
ones? Like
Yeah,
she
it's
have
one of her
uneven
side
ones?
'cause
Yeah.
those are the only two braids she has right now. So now I'm gonna have to like
Zentric.
go in and edit my go ahead and edit my token. And only have one braid.
Go into everything that you have and just Photoshop, start erasing away
Oh, no,
one
no,
braid.
I don't have to do that
For
one
for all the
braid.
Pathfinder, yeah.
Yeah.
As they go forward, it will have to.
Yeah. Sab,
What?
something you didn't like about tonight.
I'm not getting that last paycheck.
You aren't getting that last paycheck, and you know what?
And
You
that
had a
would've been a good
3d4
paycheck,
bonus
too.
on that gold.
Hold up. I want to see what my check would have been on Friday.
Okay, then roll another perception first.
Yep, that's what I'm going to check. So, perception is my 8-1.
They can't load it to her stone. Are you sure?
Roll 5d4.
She doesn't have automatic deposit.
That
Didn't-
school just
deposit?
lost their vault.
Everything. Yeah. They're not paying for
Vault
this.
111 just got picked up by a dragon and carried away.
So
So were they really giving me
Roll-
an
roll
extra? Were they
5d4.
really giving me an extra D4 because I was up on the balconies with nothing on? Is it 6D4?
It's 5d4, and somebody may or may not have slipped in an extra d4. We'll see. Sure, somebody slipped in an extra d4.
And that's in addition to the normal money she
Which is
makes.
5 gold. So that
So-
is 18 plus 5. So that's 23
23.
gold. Yeah, 23 gold.
Would have made up for almost all of Garrett's bullets.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it would have made up for Garrett's bullets.
So the thing is, looking at it. All right, no, keep going. We got other questions.
It is a lot of fun, gigging. Okay, so is there anything that I can do better, Seda? Hey, I consolidated you guys' goals, didn't I?
Yeah. I really liked it.
All right.
It was really fun.
Okay, Tay.
I can't see anything that you need to improve on.
Okay, Sab.
We have now been forced into the unknown.
To the straight up unknown.
Especially before I could even level up nature checks,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which was my next thing to level up because I knew we were going here soon. Not that soon.
Censored.
I'm
All right.
looking at some of these mythic feats, and holy crap!
Yeah. Mythic feats are pretty insane. Okay, so, Seda, what do you look forward to next session?
Finding out where on Zindrik we are,
Mhm.
and doing the thing.
All right, Tail.
I have no idea. It's all a mystery.
It is a mystery. Jeez,
Bless you.
how etchy.
Bless you.
Nice.
Sab, what do you look forward to next session?
Mythic.
I love Mythic. All right.
Mythic is so much
So nobody
fun.
leveled up, I don't think. Everybody's awarded, call it 1,500 experience on this one.
We're actually getting, some of us are getting pretty close to 5 then.
Yeah,
Or
you're
at
getting
least
close, but I
more
don't
than
think that did it.
halfway. Yeah. No, I wouldn't have done it. It wasn't that close.
No.
But I know that we're more than halfway now.
Awesome. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to put the stream on pause. And when we come back, I will be playing Black Desert Online. Yay, and we'll all be
You
playing
guys
together.
come on too and do team
Yeah,
speak.
we're going to hop on TeamSpeak instead. That way you guys don't have to worry about Roll20 eating everything up.
Get a picture? What picture? Of
Of
me?
the new...
I'm horrible.
No, of the new hairstyle.
New hairstyle.
Of your new hair.
I'll post it on Tumblr tomorrow.
Okay, if you guys are following her Tumblr, careful, it's not safe for work. It is shysirensong.tumblr.com.
Yeah.
She's going to post a picture of it on there.
Oh, are
Alright.
we trying to are we streaming Saturday? I forget.
Oh, yeah, still on.
Okay.
The heck is Saturday that you were concerned
Pathfinder.
about Saturday? I know.
I didn't know if they were gonna
Yeah,
be
we're going to be
busy.
packing on Sunday, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's
Alrighty. So, going on... We will